Okay, so I will show you the tools that we're gonna use. We will use, of course, high level for the CRM, and we will use RETELL AI to create our AI voice agents and to manage appointments. We're gonna, for this video, use call.com. I will share another video where I will cover how to book directly inside Go High Level. So we will have the appointments directly booked on Go High Level, either using some automation or using a specific AI agent. Okay, so for this video, we will just have integrate high level with RETEL AI with no third-party tools like, for example, NHN or Make.com. So we're gonna have everything integrated directly. And we will first, for the roadmap, we will first create AI voice agents on RETEL AI. We will see the structure protein that I'm using and also how I configure my AI voice agent to handle real use cases. For example, how to how to navigate the IVR systems, and also how to deal with the voicemails and that stuff. Okay, and then we will see how to manage appointments, how to make our AI voice agent to book appointments inside our call.com, and also then we will go high level to create the automations that will handle initiating the call from the CRM to RETEL AI, and also how RETEL AI will update back go high level with the call data. For example, the call transcript, the call summary, and all call data that we need. Okay, so first let's go to RETEL AI. So I will not cover on this video the RETEL AI dashboard. I may create a specific course for RETEL AI and how to use it and all the use cases. But for on this video, I will not cover all these features, only the things that we're gonna use on our AI voice agent. So, but for example, here you can choose all agents, so you can see all the agents. You can create folders and you can group agents by a specific folder. And but the most important thing that we're gonna do is we need to create a new agent. You can see here the agents that you've already created, but if you don't have any agents, you will see this blank. Okay, so let's go and create a new agent. The new update for RETEL AI is that they give us the ability now to create chat agents. This means text-based agents, but we will use this later or for next videos. But for this specific video, let's create a new AI voice agent. And you can see here all the agent types. You can see the multi-prompt agent, if you have some custom LLM that you want to use. But since for this specific use case we just want a simple outbound AI voice agent integrated with Go High Level that may, for example, qualify leads, or it's for cold calling, or any use case, we just gonna use single prompt agent. Okay, and let's start from blank and let's create the voice agent. We will, of course, we will cover the other types on next videos for more complex AI voice agents, for example, for receptionist, or for some other complex use cases. So once you've created your AI voice agents, you will have this thing or this dashboard. You can choose the name for this AI voice agent. Let's say GHL outbound. Okay, outbound caller. Okay, so now we have GHL outbound caller. Then this is the prompt. For the prompt, now I will show you guys what is the structure of the prompt that I'm using that is working really good, and it's really working good also with the clients that I'm working with. And let's show you the structure. Okay, so I will copy this, paste it here, and let's explain you each section. So this is the sections that I'm using on the prompt. So I'm using the markdown format. It's so important because the markdown format, for example, OpenAI uses the markdown format to train their models. So it will be so helpful to use the same format on our prompt because it will understand it better. So let's start with the first section and the most important section, which is the role. Because based on the role, our AI voice agent will generate speech and conversation. So we need to make sure to give the AI his role, to understand who he is and how it should react, and based on what identity it should react. Okay, so for my use case, uh, this of course will vary for each use case. For my use case, my AI voice agent, it will be for my agency, which is the AI Grow. And for let's say, for example, I want this AI voice agent to handle, let's say, cold calls, maybe, or just to call people that fills out the form from Go High Level, and it should call them and qualify them and or try to convince them to book appointment. Or for example, it will be for cold calls. This means my AI voice agent should call the lead, which is cold lead inside my Go High Level, and it should convince him to book an appointment. Okay, uh, so I've already created a prompt, but I will show it section by section. Okay, so for example, let's go with the role. Okay, so this is the role section. As you can see, you are Mari, a world-class cold caller and voice AI persuasion expert representing the AI Grow. Okay, and it's simple as I give it a role. Okay, so this is will be the role. This also might vary for it will be different on your use case, but then I will give it context. Okay, so the AI should understand the context of this call. Is it an outbound call? Is it an inbound call? Is it a cold call? Is it someone that fills out the form? So it should know the context. It's like as we train some real employer, we need to train our AI voice agent. We need to give it context. It needs to understand what exactly we want from him, or on this section at least understand what is the context of this call. Okay, so this is mm, the context that I have, so you can read it. Of course, I will give you everything that I use it on this video in the description, so you can also use it. Okay, so on my context, I say to him, okay, you are making an outbound call to the business name, a real estate agency. So now on this app with agent, I'm targeting the real estate agency. Okay, niche, and I give him the context. Also, I give him what we offer, what is the solutions that we offer, and also what is the expected goal. Okay, it's to secure a free consultation with Hossam, which is me, uh, and to talk about how we're gonna integrate AI on their business. Okay, and then we have the task. So for the task, simple, we give the AI voice agent what is his task, what is the thing that he should focus on, which is of course schedule appointments. It should go to the cold leads, follow some specific steps and call flow that we're gonna cover on this section, and finally schedule appointments with me. Okay, and this is the section for the task. We need to do the same for this case, just to give it the task. You can also copy my prompt and go to ChatGPT and say to him, give him your use case, and it will use the same format to create the same prompt for your use case, and it will be adjusted. And of course, for people that wants to create some custom solutions like this, so just go on the description and you will be able to book appointments with me, and I will be happy to help you create those solutions for your use case. Okay, so now let's go to the speech instructions and for also the conversation rules. So on this step, on this section, it's there where we specify how the AI should generate the speech or how it should generate the conversations, because you know guys that AI, if we don't do this section, it will start hallucinating, it will start speak robotic. We don't want that. We want the AI to really sound realistic on the speech or on the conversations that it generates. It should be realistic. So on this section, I give him a prompt that will make the conversation look very realistic and you will show you how when I will pass this part. Okay, so I say speak in plain everyday English with constructions like and don't. Limit yourself to one idea per sentence. Split long thoughts into two sentences, because you know AI, if we don't do this prompt, it will start generating some long sentences and it will sound robotic, so it's not realistic. Humans don't do that. So it's usually two sentences per, it will just say two sentences and then it should wait for the user what uh, uh, what he says and then replies back. So it should be engaging and it should not be long sentences or long responses. Okay. And also I say to him to include those fillers like I see, I got it. All these fillers should be added. Keep responses clear, concise. I say to him to don't do too deep, on things that the user asked. Just give some clear responses, concise and to the point. Use simple language and avoid unnecessary details to ensure the caller easily understands the information provided. Okay, great. So this is for the speech instructions and for the conversation rules. Now let's go to the steps, and this is I think the most important thing. It's the steps and the call flow, because here where you design how your AI voice agent will the steps that it should follow and the call flow that it should follow. Okay, and I will share with you what I do exactly. Okay, so this is it. I have here 7 steps for my AI voice agent to follow. Okay, you are a friendly, curious AI voice agent calling on behalf of the AI growth. Follow the steps to guide the conversation. So the first thing that it should do, start with a subtle and a curious tone sounding slightly unsure. And this is a rule on cold calls. Even human, like realistic cold calls will do it. You should not start and be obvious that it's a cold call. You should start with a subtle, a curious tone, which will make the one that receives the call says yes to this question. Hey, sorry, you broke up there. Is this the owner name? If it is the owner name, it will say yes. Okay, and we should not say or expose the company, the name of the company on the first sentence. So I just keep it like this. Okay. By the way, later guys, we will cover all these configurations. So now let's just focus on the prompt. Okay. Hey, sorry, you broke up there. Is this the owner name? And then confirm if it's speaking with the owner. So we want to talk with the owner. Okay. So if he's not the owner, it should ask for the owner or ask for a callback or something like this. Okay, if the person doesn't deny being owner, proceed. If they deny it, firmly ask to speak to owner name. If they say maybe, let them know you will hold when someone new picks up. Ask again if they are the owner name before proceeding. If the owner name is not available, ask for an exact date and time to call back. So this step hits for being sure or make sure that it's the owner. Okay, once confirmed you are speaking to owner, then hi, are you still working with new sellers this month by any chance? Again, we should not sound like it's a cold call, and since I'm targeting real estate agencies, so this is the best opening that we can have. It's hi, are you still working with new sellers this month by any chance? And we will be good to go. Then introduce yourself and explain the purpose dynamically. Awesome, my name is Mari. I actually came across your website and saw you guys work with both buyers and sellers. And I think this is a good thing to say. So it will go straight forward and it will say, okay, what's cool is that kind of work can actually be scaled and automated using AI voice agents just like me. Yep, I'm actually an AI calling, so I'm exposing that I'm AI, so it can say, wow, so is this AI that is talking with me, and you will be more interested on booking a call with me. And I'm being straightforward and I'm being direct and say, okay, this is AI. So after this, I'm saying that I've already built a custom, like I've already built something for you, a free demo for you, so they can be interested on booking a call with me. Okay, so those are the steps that I'm following. You can read it, and if you have any question, guys, just let me know on the comments and I will answer to them. Okay, so now I think it's all good. Let me check again if everything is good. Yes, so now we will just go and do and do the book appointment section. For the booking appointments, so I will show you exactly the prompt I'm using to book appointments. So first I want to confirm the name and the email that I got from of the lead, and this is the name and the email, and the way that I get this information is from the CRM, from Go High Level, and I will show you how to pass this information from each contact to RETELL AI so it can have information about our lead. I will show you that. So it's a variable, and I will show you how to pass values to those variables. Okay, so first I want to check the calendar availability. Uh, I will first ask of the preferred date and time, so I should go here. Okay, so it's already there. Ask for preferred date and time. I will ask for his preferred date and time that he wants to book an appointment, and I should first go and use this tool. So I say call, it's a tool, it's a function that is created here, and I will show you how to do it and how to link call.com so you can book directly on call.com. Okay, and then it will confirm appointment details, and then it will book the appointment, and this is the function for it. Also it will be created here, and it will be directly connected with call.com. Okay, so now we have the examples, so we can give AI understanding of more what we want. We should give it examples, and the examples it will be different for the use case. For each use case it will be different, so just generate some examples and test them and verify them, and if they are good, put them here so AI can understand what we really want exactly. And then we have the objection handling. Okay, and the begin. Okay, so let's do the objection handling. You can do whatever objection handling that you want. Then we have the begin. Okay, so let's copy, and I think the prompt is now finished. You are now making the call to business name to book an appointment between owner name and. So I give him some context on the beginning so it can start the call. So let's save this and let's verify everything. We have the role, we have everything. Let's verify the variables. Okay, so we should have the business name, the owner name, the email, and the confirmed time. Okay, so let's save this. Okay, now let's go to the configuration. For the model, I mostly use the GPT-4.1 for the model, but for the cost and also for the latency, it's better to use GPT-4.1 Nano. It's also good, so I will use it. As you can see, first let me explain you this. So you have here the cost per minute and also the latency and also the tokens that is used. And the latency, it should be as much as it's so it's a small number, as it will be good good user experience. So we should always aim to have low latency. And also for the cost, it's a very good cost, as you can see here. And for the latency, it's also good. So the maximum that you need to have, it's 2000 milliseconds. It's the maximum that you're allowed, or you will have a very bad user experience while doing phone calls with users. So now we have 820. It's so good. Okay, so for the voice, I'm aiming to target Australians, so I will choose an Australian voice. So you can choose the voice that are already here, voices from RETELL AI, but also you can add a custom voice from 11 Labs library. You have here three providers: Play HT, OpenAI, and then we have here 11 Labs. Okay, and we can add a custom voice from 11 Labs. The voice that I have, it named GC. It's an Australian voice. Yes, this one, Australian middle-aged woman who is, yes, I think it's this one. So let's save. I think I already have it. I'm not sure. Okay, once now we have the voice, we will go. Okay, so now that we have the voice, let's do some configurations for the functions. We will cover this later when we create the functions. The knowledge base, if you have some specific knowledge base, you can just add knowledge base and you can choose the knowledge base. So once you've added, you can choose the knowledge base. It will appear here and we just need to choose it. Okay, for me I will not choose any knowledge base, but for this case if you want knowledge base you can choose it, of course. For the enable, let's enable this. It's so it can be more realistic. So all those back channeling, we can configure the frequency and we can choose the background sound. Let's do coffee shop, and I think it's all good. Let's keep this a little bit low because we don't want the AI to, if he just hear a single word from the user, it will interrupt and start talking. Okay, because sometimes the user, it just for example, let's say the AI talks and explains something. If the user he just say it will consider it as he start talking, and it will stop talking. The AI will stop talking and it will be a weird situation. So we want this to be a little bit low. So if the user just says one word or two words, the AI should not stop talking. It should just keep talking until the user says, for example, more than four words, or it starts actually talking. Then the AI should stop talking and listen to the user. Okay, this I will keep it as it is. For the call settings, let's just leave. We can leave a voicemail if we have a voicemail, but I'm choosing to just hang up. Let's keep this 14 seconds. Okay, end call on silence. So I will usually put this down to 1 minute, because I don't want, if there is some silence, this means that there is some problem and I don't want to waste minutes during the call. So if he reaches 2 minutes of silence, it should hang up the call. And for the maximum call duration also, we will not have more than 12 minutes. Okay, I will keep this as it is. Let's do this 14 seconds. Okay, and for the webhook settings, I will show you what to do here exactly. For the webhook, we should give the go high level webhook. Okay, so I will just publish this for now. Yes, so I think it's all good. So let's test it. Let's give it some information. So for the business name, it will be offer plus. Okay, offer plus. Owner name, let's say John. Okay, so I think I did a mistake on the scheduling part. So on the booking appointment, it should not be the name, it should be owner name. It should be the same as this one. Let's copy it. Okay, owner name. Let's save. Okay, I will give it John. Email dot one at gmail.com. Okay, so this is the information that I will test with it. Okay, so let's start talking with them. I forget to mention something. Let me in the call. In the call. Okay, on here you can choose if you want the AI to wait for the user to speak first, or the con or to actually uh, the AI initiates the token and it will start talking before the user. But for my use case, I need to AI to remain silent until the user speak first, because it's an outbound call and usually people will talk the first when they answer the call. Okay, so I will just keep it as this. Okay, so let's test it. Hi, hello, hello.
Hey, sorry you broke up there. Is this John?
Yes, who I'm talking with?
Hi, I'm Mary calling on behalf of the iGrow. I came across your website and wanted to share something that could really help your business. Are you still working with new sellers this month by any chance?
Yes, yes, I'm usually open to new sellers. So is this a client or something?
Got it. No, it's not a client call. I'm actually calling to share how we can help you book more appointments automatically and save time on outreach. What's cool is we've set up AI voice agents that can find leads, follow up, and even schedule meetings for you without you having to do the manual work. Would you be open to a quick chat with Hussam, our CEO, to see how this could fit your business?
Is this an AI that is talking with me?
Uh huh, yes. It's an AI voice agent that can handle
Hmm.
conversations just like a real person. It can reach out to leads, qualify them, and even book appointments, all automatically. But don't worry, it's designed to sound natural and friendly. Would you be interested in a quick call with Hussam to see how it works?
Okay, so can you please have some demo on the meeting so I can see how it works?
Absolutely. We can set up a quick demo during the call with Hussam.
Okay. So you can see that it's talking, it's answering my questions. If I have any objection, it will answer to it. It follows the steps, and uh, I will not go through booking the appointment since I don't have the functions yet. And let's now cover how to book appointments. Okay, so we just go to call.com. Okay, once you log in to your account, you will have this view like this, and we will have the event types. Okay, and we want to create an event type especially for those appointments. Okay, so we can have different event types, and we can choose a specific event type to book appointments. So for example, let's choose this one. So this is my event type. For example, this one I want to book inside this event type, and just choose your event type or create a new event type, and go to your event type, and let's go back to retail to create. we already have the we already have integrations with call.com, so let's just add the first one, this one, to check calendar availability. It asks for the API key, so let's go and create a new API key. We can go here on the settings. Let's keep this one open. Okay, I will go to the settings, and let's go to API keys, and let's create a new API key. I will do YouTube API. Okay, make sure that it never expires so we can use it always. Let's do save. So this is my API key. I will copy it and go back to my RETELL AI account and add it here. For the event type, I will choose my event type. This is my event type, so it can know which event type it should book appointment on. I will do this, and I will choose the time zone. Just keep it blank. Okay, for you, you can choose your time zone, and let's do save. Okay, of course you can here specify the description that you want. I'm okay with this default description that they have, so I will just keep it as it is. So now let's create the new a new function for booking the appointment. So as it's the same as before. We have the default description. I will keep it as it is. I will just update back the API key for the event type. Let's go here and copy the event type like this, and for the time zone just keep it optional. Let's do save. Okay, so let's test. I will test this live. If there is some error, we will fix it together. Okay. Hi, hello. Hello. Hi. Hello.
Hey, sorry you broke up there. Is this John?
Yes, this is John. I just want to book an appointment right now, please.
Hi, John. Are you still working with new sellers this month by any
Yes,
chance?
yes. I'm working with new sellers this month. Please, I'm interested on your services. I just want to book an appointment.
Great to hear you're interested, John. My name's Mary. I actually came across your website and saw
Okay.
you work with both buyers and sellers. What's cool is that kind of work can actually be scaled and automated using AI voice agents, just like me. Yep, I'm calling on behalf of the iGrow. Did you catch that?
Yes.
We've already set up a
Yes,
custom
yes.
AI
Okay,
agent for your
please just
business.
book the appointment, please.
Got it, John. Just to confirm, the email address I have for you is hassamtay01@gmail.com. Is
Yes,
that correct?
exactly. It's correct. Yes.
Check. Thanks, John. When would be the best date and time for you to have a quick chat with Hussam?
Uh, Tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Booking appointment for tomorrow at 10 a.m. It looks like there was a little hiccup with booking the appointment.
Mhm.
Would you like to try a different time, or should I check for the next available slot?
Okay, so can you check for tomorrow at 11 a.m.?
Checking availability for tomorrow at 11 a.m. It seems there are no slots available at 11 a.m.
Okay, I think there is an error, so let's go and fix this live. We can go to the call history. We can go to the call history and let's check for the last call, and let's see what happens exactly and why it's hit. Okay, as you can see, America chicken availability, no available slot at that time, Tuesday. Ah, yes, 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 yes. Tomorrow, a. Hmm. Ah, okay, okay, okay. Hmm. Because if you see, it uses America time zone, and for me, I have. Let's just configure this. Just the problem of the availability. So for me, I have the from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Okay, so let's test it again, and I should ask him for the availability, and it should answer me. Okay, and let's test again. Here we go. GHL outbound caller. Okay, so let's test. Hi, hello.
Sorry you broke up there. Is this John?
Yes, this is John.
Hi. Are you still working with new sellers this month by any chance?
Yes. So I just want to book an appointment, please.
Awesome. My name's... Sure, I'd be happy to help with that. I'd like to set up a quick call with Hussam, the CEO of the iGrow, to show you how AI can help you grow your business. Can I get your mobile number to send a confirmation?
Yes, yes. My phone number is 212-622-110-428.
Checking availability for a call with John. Great. I found some availability on next Monday between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Would you like to book a specific time within that window?
Yes.
Perfect. Which time on Monday works best for you?
Uh, let's see. Okay, can you please book at 11 a.m.?
Booking an appointment with John at 11 a.m. next Monday. You're all set. The appointment with Sam is scheduled for next Monday at 11 a.m. A confirmation email will be sent to you shortly.
Thank you. Okay, if we go back, let's see if it actually books the appointment. I think it's booked. Okay, booking. Okay, this is the appointment. So it's just a problem on the time zones, and I will show you how to configure this. So first, configure the time zone of your call.com, and it should be exactly the same as your RETELL AI time zone. Okay, you can go here, and in the functions, just choose the same time zone as your call.com, or you should ask also the user for his time zone. Once you have the time zone, it will match this with the time zone on call.com. Okay, so just don't, if you keep it blank, you should ask for the time zone on the prompt. Okay, but as you can see, it books the appointment, it gives me the availability and everything. So now let's go and see how we can connect this AI voice agent with GoHighLevel. Okay, great. So now let's link everything with GoHighLevel. I will show you now. We will create two automations. One automation is that will initiate the calls from GoHighLevel to RETELL AI, and the second automation is after each call it will update back our GoHighLevel with the call information. Okay, so let's go. Once you're on your GoHighLevel, go to automations. You can go here and click on automations. So let's click on it, on automations. Then you will go and create a new workflow. Okay, so for me, I will go on that folder. Also, if you want to create specific folder, you can create it and go on that folder and create on a new workflow. So I already have the one for initiating the calls, and for the other automation to receive inbound calls, we will test this together. Okay, so let's open the initiate calls automation. Okay, so this is the automation. It's so simple and straightforward. So the first step that I have, so we have the trigger. For the trigger, it depends on your use case. If you want to do the trigger as a tag, for example, if a tag is added to a specific contact, then this automation should be triggered. Or if you just want to send leads to this automation. For me personally, what I do is I will go to the list of leads that I want to call them, and I just send them to this automation without any other trigger. But if you have something specific, for example, if someone fills out the form on GoHighLevel, or if you just want if a specific tag is added and you want to trigger this automation, so you just need to add it here. For example, contact tag, for example, and you specify the tag that you want to add, tag added, for example, and select the tag that you want. Okay, and also if you want to, let's see, if for example a form is submitted or something like that, form submitted, then call this lead that has just submitted the form. Okay, so you can choose whatever trigger you want, and then you need to format the phone number. I always do this step so I can be sure that the phone number is well formatted before sending the call to RETELL AI, because RETELL AI, it should have the right phone number in the right format, or it will not make the call. Okay, so I create new action, and you can choose format number formatter, and you can choose format phone number, and you will choose the field. I'm choosing the phone, and you can specify the format that you want to format your phone number. It's this one, E164. And for the country code, I'm using my country code, which is Morocco. So I just keep it like this, save action, and then this is the custom webhook that it will be responsible to send them the call to RETELL AI. So we have a custom, you can go here and create custom webhook, and you will choose this one, and then you will configure it exactly like this. You will choose custom on the event, post on the method, and you will use this URL for sending the calls. This is the RETELL AI URL API endpoint to make the call, and then the authorization. And this is the most important thing. You need to go and create a new key. So now I'm already using my key, but for your use case, you need to go and create a new key and name it whatever you want. For example, my key. And for the key, you will go to RETELL AI. Okay, you will go to RETELL AI and go to API keys, and you will be able you will have this secret key. So just copy the secret key. It will be this webhook, it will be on the secret key, and just copy it and go back and update it. Okay, let me go, okay, and update it here and create a new key. Then you will be able to choose it from here. Okay, and this is, and you will choose the body application dot slash JSON, and this is the exact body that we will use, and we will update it now. Okay, from number, you should go to RETELL AI to the phone number that you have. So I will not cover on this video how to import a phone number inside RETELL AI. I will cover this on the next videos if you want it. So if you want to know how, just do a comment, and on the next videos I will create a specific video of how to import a phone number from Twilio to our RETELL AI account. So for now I already have a phone number, so I will just copy it like this, and I will go to the automation, and I will specify my from number. Okay, this is my from number. For the to number, I'm choosing the result of the previous module. If you remember, I have this module that corrects the phone number, so I'm using the results of it. You can do the same as me. For the agent ID, we will go to our agent that we've created, and we will copy his ID, and we will update it back here on the agent ID. Okay, for RETELL LLM dynamic variables, we have the owner name. It's good, so I can add it. For example, it's remove. For the owner name, I will go to the custom values and choose the contact and choose the first name. The same thing for the contact ID. Custom values, contact, and search for contact ID. This is the ID, and as simple as this. For the phone number, it's the same. I will use the same thing, and I will send them as RETELL LLM dynamic variable. So this is how we pass the value for the variables inside our AI voice agent. Okay, so we send the email, the business name, all the information that we want, and we will put save action, and let's test this. Okay, so I can test it. I need to have my information, so let's create a new contact with my information. Let's create Husam. Let's do test for the email. For the phone, Okay, so I will just create it, save the phone number, the email. Okay. I don't have the company name. Email, phone number. Okay, let's save it. Okay, let's update this. Okay, let's add the company name, so also we can send the company name. Okay, additional info, general info, business name. Okay, so let's put the AI show. Okay, and let's put save. And now let's go to my initiate call automation and let's test on my contact. Okay, this one, let's run test. Okay, so now after I send the call to myself, I'm now receiving the call from the exact phone, from the exact number. So I will just answer. Hello?
Hey, sorry you broke up there. Is this Husam?
Hi, yes.
Hi. Are you still working with new sellers this month by any chance?
Not really. What do you mean by
Got
new
it.
sellers?
My name? Oh, sorry, that was just a quick way of saying I understand. I was actually calling to share how AI can help you find more leads and book more appointments automatically. Would you be open to a quick chat with Husam, the CEO, about how this could work for your business?
Yes. Okay, as you can see, the initiating calls is working. So now you can just choose the leads that you want, and you will be able to send the calls to them. So now let's see how we can update the Go High Level. Okay, so let me go here and create a new workflow, and let's name it. Sorry. Okay, let's name it process all data. And I will build it. I will build it live. Let's refresh again. Okay, for now the trigger for the it didn't save. Sorry. Process call data. So now we need to, for each call, the RETELL AI will update Go High Level with the information about the call. And how we can do that, we need first to create an inbound webhook. Okay, inbound webhook. So this is the inbound webhook, and this is my inbound webhook URL. So this is it, and now I will copy this URL and I will give it to RETELL AI. So RETELL AI can, for each call, send the call data to that specific URL, and I will be able to manipulate that data and process it on whatever I want. For this video, it will be so simple. I will just take the data, the call transcript, and the call summary, and update it on the contact. But on the next videos, we will have more complex workflows, the post call process automation. Okay, so now I will copy this one and I will go to RETELL AI and I will go to the webhook settings and I will just pass this here. So let's save. Okay, so now it's saved. Sorry, it's saved now. And what I will do is I need to fetch sample requests. So so I can work with that data. I should simulate sending a call data to that webhook, so I can be able to manipulate it. So fetch sample requests. Since I didn't did any call, it will not appear anything here. So what I will do is I will test with a test call. Okay. Hi, hello, hello. So this is a test call, and now I'm ending the call. So now what RETEL AI will do is it will send a call data to that link. And one thing that I want to mention, that RETEL AI sends three type of events. For each call there is three type of events that RETEL AI sends to that webhook. It's the first one, it's the when the call is started. This is an event that it sended to that URL. The second one, it's when the call is ended, and the third one, it's when the call is analyzed. Okay, so the one that we are interested on is the call analyzed event, because on this call analyzed event we can have the call summary, the call transcript, and especially the call summary. And also, if for example, because we have here the post call analysis, we can create some specific data. For example, if I want to extract the email, if I want the RETEL AI to analyze the transcript and extract the email, and I give it here the description, for example, for the thing that I want to extract, then I will be able to see that data or that specific email on the call analyzed event. Okay, so now we should have received the reference payload. As I say to you, we have three events, and the RETEL AI has actually sent to us three events, and I want the most recent event, which is this one, because the most recent event, it will be the one for the call analyzed. Okay, I've chosen it, and if you go on the top you can see the event, it's call analyzed. For the others, if we choose the others, you can see that it will be a different event type or a different call type. Oh yes, it's event type, call ended. We're not interested of that, we will choose this one, the call analyzed event type 1. Yes, it's now saved to trigger. And the first thing that we want to do is to create or update a contact. And let's so it can figure out if, for example, because we already have the contact, so it will not create it a new contact, it will just update it. And so it can do that, we need to map the email of the contact. And if you remember, we already send that data to RETEL AI, and RETEL AI will send this back to us from the inbound webhook trigger. From the data that is sent to that webhook URL, we will be able to retrieve the email of the contact. We can go to the call RETEL LLM dynamic variables. If you remember, when we send the data to RETEL, we send it on the RETEL LLM dynamic variables, and we will go and choose the, let's say, the email. Yes. Okay, for the phone number, on the phone, inbound call RETEL LLM dynamic variable, and okay, I will not, it's not sent here, but what I will do is I will go to the from. Okay, so this is because we didn't test it on the phone call, we just tested it on the in the test. So this is why building things live is so important. So now I will show you how to fix this. So I didn't get the phone number because we tested just on the RETEL AI platform. So now I will go and initiate another call to me. Okay, so let's do Sam. Okay, let's choose me and run the test, and I will be able to receive the call now. And after I receive the call, it will send the events on my on this automation. Sorry. So this is the call. I will answer to it. Hi, hello.
Hey, sorry you broke up there. Is this Husam?
Yes, this is Hussam. Thank you so much. So now I'm now just interested on receiving the request. Okay, let's refresh again. So now you can see the previous requests, okay, which is this one and the one that I choose it, and now I have three other events, okay, and I will choose the latest one, this one. Let's make sure that it's call analyzed. Yes, it's call analyzed, so let's just save the trigger, and we'll go and do the same thing. Let's do email, okay, and let's do call which LLM dynamic variables. So let's choose the email. Another thing, it's the phone number, inbound call, and LLM dynamic variables, and I will go again to the phone number. Okay, so let's, for example, if I want to have a call summary and a call transcript, I will go to my Go High Level and create those custom fields. Okay, so let's go to the settings, or if let's just, for example, add a note. Okay, so for each call we want to add a note to that user or to that contact of the information of his call. Okay, so what I will do, I will keep this as it is. Okay, so we have the phone and email, and with just this information the Go High Level will be able to recognize the contact, and it will work on that specific contact. So on the next step we will add a note. Okay, add to notes of that specific agent, or for that specific contact. So we will say call, for example, call ID, and we will have call summary, and also call transcript. Okay, so for the call ID I will do two custom values and do to call and make the call ID. For the call summary I will go to the same thing and search for call summary. I will go to call analysis and go to call summary. Now I have the call summary, it will be updated there. Then we have the call transcript, the same thing, go to custom values, search for, I will go back and search for the transcript. This is the transcript. Also, if you want to add any specific data you can do it. So let's save action and let's test this again. Okay, so now I will call myself, I will test and call myself Husam. Okay, run test, and sorry, I should enable this one. I should save and enable it so we can see things happen. This should be enabled. Okay, so now it's saved. I send the call to myself. I should expect receiving it in seconds. Okay, let me try again. I think. Let's see the execution logs. Okay. Okay, now I'm receiving it. This is the call. Let's answer to it. Hello. Hi.
Hey, sorry you broke up there. Is this Husam?
Yes, this is Hosan.
Hi, Jose. Are you the owner of the Agro?
Yes, I'm the owner.
Great. Are you still working with new sellers this month by any chance?
Yes.
Awesome. My name's Mary. I actually came across your
Okay,
website.
thank you so much. So now let's see what happened if it will update on my specific contact. Okay. How we go to the contacts. Let's choose this. Okay, so if you go to my to the contact and you go to the notes here, you can be able to see all the informations, the call ID, the call summary, and also the call transcript. Okay, and you can see more contacts. Okay, so yes, this is it. What I should do next also is, if you see here that we get 3 nodes, because we have 3 events, so we should not do that, and we should filter by the event type. So I will go back to the automation. Okay. And here I should filter. I will go and do if else and fill only call analyzed. Okay, let's save this one for okay, call analyzed, and I will choose the workflow, the inbound webhook trigger, and go to the event, and I will say is call analyzed. Okay, let me verify again if it's the right one. Okay, I will copy this exactly as it is. I will copy it, save, and I will go to this one and pass it back so I can be sure that it's the same thing. Okay, event is, and now it's good to go. So now I can make calls to myself, and the RETELL AI will update back on the contact sections on the notes, and it will only add 1 note because it filters for call analyzed. Okay, so I hope that everything is well explained. Of course, this is a very simple use case. We will cover more complex use cases because this is just my first video, so I just want to start, and on the next videos it will be more complex than that. Thank you so much.